What role did indie labels play in post-hardcore's rise? Imagine a scene where bands could truly experiment without worrying about big money or mainstream pressures. That's where indie record labels stepped in and changed everything. These small, independent labels were the backbone of post-hardcore music. They created a space for bands to push boundaries and find their unique sound. Indie labels followed a do-it-yourself approach, often started by musicians or passionate fans who cared more about art than profit. This environment encouraged bands to mix aggressive sounds with melodies and even bring in influences from genres like reggae and hip-hop. These experiments became signature elements of post-hardcore's more complex style. Labels like Dischord Records, Touch and Go Records, and Homestead Records signed and supported key bands that shaped the genre. Dischord, co-founded by Ian Mackay of Fugazi, was especially influential. Fugazi emerged from hardcore bands like Rites of Spring and Minor Threat, and they helped define post-hardcore by combining raw intensity with intricate rhythms and thoughtful lyrics. Dischord's low-cost releases and ethical business practices made music accessible and kept the scene true to its underground roots. These indie labels also built a community around post-hardcore. They organized small tours, produced zines, and promoted bands through grassroots efforts. This helped the genre grow beyond Washington, D.C. and reach bands in other countries, like Refused in Sweden. The support from indie labels allowed post-hardcore bands to release landmark albums that define the genre's sound and spirit. In the world of emo music, which shares roots with post-hardcore, indie labels played a similar role. They kept the music authentic and emotionally intense. Many early emo bands overlapped with post-hardcore bands and relied on indie labels for their releases. This kept the music personal and expressive, not driven by commercial interests. Without indie labels, many post-hardcore bands wouldn't have had the freedom to create their most influential albums. These labels helped preserve the underground vibe and gave bands the space to experiment and grow. Their support made sure that post-hardcore remained a vital and evolving genre, inspiring future generations of musicians and fans alike.